Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Biosphere 2's daily live feed. We're coming to you today from the beach, and my name is John Adams. I'm Deputy Director here at Biosphere 2. And what we wanted to do today, you heard a little bit about, if you watched last week, how we climb in the superstructure of Biosphere 2, but you can imagine that that only allows us to get to the perimeter of our plants. There are often times that we need to get to a specific plant or a trunk, or we also need to provide opportunities for people who have a really wide range of climbing abilities. And what I'm sitting in today is a system, one of the names, or one of the brand names for it is called Rolgliss, but it's really a self-rescue work positioning device. And this is a great device because it allows people with a whole host of abilities when it comes to climbing to be able to get themselves into the canopy, to safely carry their equipment, and be really secure when they're in the canopy working at heights, whether it's just 10-15 feet off the ground, or whether it's at the top of our canopy, which is in some cases nearly 80-90 feet up in the air. But this system's really cool. I'm going to point out a couple of things for you. So what we've got is we've got this device right here. So if by chance I was to fall out of the bosun's chair that I'm sitting in, it's attached to my harness. And so I would hang there. And if you remember from Jason DeLue, our Rainforest Manager's presentation, what we also have is our harnesses are equipped with a self-rescue device. So I basically reach up, I pull this cord, and it releases a mechanism inside, and I can lower myself down if by chance something happened. We've never had it happen. We don't want to. Hopefully it won't happen today on camera. But the other part of this is this device here. So as a pulley system, it's really cool. It's got, they've come a long ways with these. When I first started using these nearly 25 years ago in the Biosphere rainforest, they were much bulkier, as you can imagine, and just not as user-friendly. But today, this thing is really, really cool. Because what I can do is I can pull myself up, and then it will lock me in place, and I can pull it a little bit more and release it, and it will allow me to slowly come down to the controlled descent. If I start going too fast, let's say the rope gets away from me, it has an automatic device that's going to lock it right in place. So it's really cool to do those types of things. Let's see if I can get it to unlock for us. So if I come down too fast like that, you can see it just locks me right in place. So, if you were just beginning to start climbing or working in a rainforest, this thing is great because it has a lot of safety features. Someone on the ground can actually control your ascent and descent. So, one of the big things we're always concerned with working inside of our Biosphere 2 rainforest is as you go in height, get up in height, it gets really warm, especially during the summer months. And as you can imagine, the heat can overcome any of us. And if by chance you were working up there, the heat sort of caught up on you and you weren't able to lower yourself down, someone on the ground can go ahead and do that for you. So it's really cool. And I'm going to go up here a little bit higher, and then Katie Morgan, our Marine Systems Manager, who's filming this right now, she's going to go around and give you a little bit more of a bird's eye view from an elevated position as I get higher up. But right now what we're doing, and the reason we've got it positioned here on our cliff, is, as most of you, we've all had to have modified work schedules and work activities. There is still a core group of people working here at Biosphere 2 to maintain all of the living systems. And one of the things we've been doing is working on removing some unwanted vines and biomass along this cliff here. And this cliff we refer to as the ocean cliff. And at the very top of it, you can see that plastic partition that separates the rainforest system from this ocean savanna corridor area. So we're going to go ahead and go up here a little bit further. So you're back with me again. Katie went into one of our ocean viewing windows. This is probably one of the best views inside Biosphere 2, because if she pans down, you can actually see a great view of the ocean in the sort of south section. But you know, as you can see, I can sit here, I can work. You know, if I had an instrument that I was using to measure plants or the trunks of the tree, I can do that, and I don't have to worry about, you know, having all of this cumbersome climbing equipment. So this has really been an extremely valuable piece for it. And you know what's really cool is not only do, you know, our undergraduates and graduate students who are working here get in this chair, but we've also had a number of high school students who participate in our education programs over the years, and we get them in this chair, and they have an opportunity to do measurements not only at the ground, but also in the canopy to see how the differences in the system and in the plants behave, whether you're, you know, 5 feet off the ground or you're 25 feet in the air. So, you know, this is a really cool system, and again, I can't stress how, you know, user-friendly it is for people who have a wide range or who have had no climbing experience, where they can really sort of get into this system with a little bit of training and very safely access many of our areas inside Biosphere 2. So I'm going to go up a little bit higher here. I can work my way down, almost like rappelling. Maybe not quite as fun as those guys out on the rocks. But, you know, again, is there any questions that anybody has who's watching today? We'll be back with you again tomorrow, you know, sometime around this time. And if you have any questions after you have an opportunity to watch this or think of something, you know, don't hesitate to shoot us over. We're constantly monitoring our social media feeds, and we'll answer those questions, whether it's about what you're seeing here today or just a general question about Biosphere 2. But again, thank you everyone who is watching and those who watch all the time. We really appreciate it, and we'll come again to you tomorrow from Biosphere 2.